I've got a 1938 Dodge Brothers business coupe. It's all original, so like a barn find, and yeah, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, I've rinsed it off, but really haven't washed it yet. I've got a couple of things missing off of it. There's a little broken piece right there on the crank cover, and the badge, the radiator badge right there is missing. I don't know where that went. Basically the body is so solid, it's really good. It's got a couple of things here, like right here there's a little crease where the lid went over too far, just like that, and it creased it, but you're able to pull it back out. It's not a big deal. Engine's all intact, all original. I put some spark plug wires on it, plugs, tuned it up, ran it, runs great. Driving around the block, I mean, it's great. Around the neighborhood, actually. It just needs an exhaust. The pipe goes all the way down, and muffler's broke, so it's a little bit, a little noisy. Not bad though, you know, still got a muffler, but besides that, wiper blades work. I got the side skirts right here. I just took them off myself so I can work on the engine and stuff instead of having to go over the top of those things. The fenders are in really good shape. It looks a little brighter, but it's not dented up. It just kind of patinaed there and baking in the sun, it looks like, just a little bit. When I got this thing home, the windows, you couldn't even see through them. I got some pictures where I've replaced all this glass. The door glass has been replaced. Regulators go up and down, everything works. The body is not real damaged anywhere at all. I'm getting to the point to where we'll look at the bad point of the vehicle, which is going to be actually just the back part, but the interior, like I said, I took the door panels off. I've cut one out already because I used the old ones as a template, and I'm just cutting them out and putting new ones in. Well, so I got an oil change sticker on there. All the gauges are all intact. Everything works. I got a new speedometer cable in it. You know, it's got the ashtray and everything. Just doesn't have a radio. Never came with one, I guess, in this model. Heater's still down there below. The floor's in really good shape. There's only one little small hole right there. It looks like a little rust hole, but they sell this whole floor panel pretty cheap. I mean, it's a bolt-in, not a weld-in. So you just undo some bolts and mount it back in. The seat, of course, is patinaed. It's old. You know, I mean, this is not a brand new car, so yeah, I mean, a lot of people, oh, yeah. But, it's got a little wear right there. Feels like a couch when you sit in this thing, but in the back still has the original cover over the business coupe. The back does not have a back seat. It's got shelving that come factory this way. So it's got shelving. You got a spare tire and stuff on the other side. It's got your deck back there. There's no body rot up there, so I mean, it's not a big thing. Headliner needs to be replaced, of course. It's old. I mean, just like the whole car is pretty old. All the lights, everything works. All the doors shut solid. I mean, it's a really nice car, actually. It has a lot of potential if you want to rat rod it, leave it patinaed, and you know, whatever you want to do with it. I mean, it's pretty much all intact, ready to go. I got a new fuel tank in it. Now here's where the only body damage is right here where the rust is at, underneath the trunk area, and it's only on this skirt. It's up, you know, I could raise the vehicle up on my left, and you know, I could show you all up underneath it. There is no rust underneath it. It's only right here. It's where it kind of scooped it up and just let it sit over the years. Everything works. That trunk and everything is pretty clean on the inner side all the way out. And all the way. I mean, everything in here, it's not rusted out at all. The brown spots you see, there is no rust. It is just that tar stuff they put down to protect it. Those are just like water stains. They're not rot. When you see it, you can actually tell. You'll look at it right away and go, oh, okay, yeah, that's all it is. But it's pretty clean. I mean, up underneath, thing weighs a ton. All the lights, everything else, like I said, that is the only damage is down there. Not a big deal. Very simple fix. Down here it's got a little scuff down there. Not a big major dent. It has one right here. Not a big dent, just a little scuff. It's got some dirt there. It's not rust. So, like I said, there's another little ding right there that has to be pulled. It's not a big dent. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of really weird. I don't know how that creased out like that, but I'm not a body guy too much. But just by looking at the whole thing and everything else, I mean, it's solid. It drives down the street solid. Like I said, all of it's intact. I've got the spare tire still, the original still inside here. Original spare tire still back there. I got the original jack, the equipment, so forth. Backs of the seats are in pretty good shape. They're still kind of a vinyl, pretty good shape. Looks like it's kind of scuffed up. They just need to be wiped off a little bit. That's just dirt. But like I said, it needs to be reupholstered anyway. I mean, that's one thing that have to be done. But besides that, the car is pretty solid. Like I said, I need to wash it really. It's starting to rain right now outside as I'm taking this video. But this is what it is. You got any questions, just let me know.